Sharp vessel.
You're on a path in you're
No,
here to
shit up. We're already here.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I haven't tried betraying her. I think I'm gonna try that.
Warning. Before she will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore.
I think I'm gonna try that.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
I don't know what that would do.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Alright, we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade.
And then we're gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What could I possibly...
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
She doesn't sound
It's almost as if
innocent
she's the
anymore.
one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you.
I can't...
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's
I'm
a
actually
heavy
going to
chain
let
around
her out and
wrist,
see what
binding
happens.
her to the far wall of the basement.
We'll see if I can betray her or not. I want to see if I can. Let me just... shift my leg.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. Are you really here to kill me or something? I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
I will dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after.
I'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
We didn't talk before. I want to know.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
And now, of course, we know that she is armed and that she is just a being of knives, maybe? I don't know what the fuck
We'll
she
be
do.
fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
That's a bit forward. Relationship? Are you coming on to me?
She hesitates before answering.
Do you have a name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail.
That's
You
the
can't
voice.
trust her.
That's the voice that we heard when we were in the shattered reality. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
You don't know that.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I'll help her. I'll get her out.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I guess she do. What are you talking to?
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Why would I do that?
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving
Yeah.
her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
You said she's been here for so long, honestly.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't... I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh, for the love of...
I'm getting
Good.
her.
I'm glad you've come to your senses.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nah, this
No,
is different than the other
you're
time
doing the right
I
thing.
let her out.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the...
You've seen that. This.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh. Fucking Christ.
Is someone else here?
I'm gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Stab it.
You're here to slay the princess.
Let me
Your
out of
shouts
here.
and pleas are met with silence. I'll
Well,
repeat myself
shit.
once again.
I am not slaying
You
a
make
princess.
your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You got it.
You won't like what happens if you... Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, uncut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you
Ah,
make
this
she
is the
didn't so
same.
much as utter a sound.
Yeah, this
Free
is pretty
from her
much the same.
bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
And
As the
now
princess approaches the
we
bottom
stab
stair,
her.
your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches. turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
Oh, shit.
But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Slayer!
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air.
And I miss, don't I? I miss, and she get me.
But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
Oh, shit.
You drop the blade,
Ooh!
pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Oh, fuck.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again.
Oh, shit.
Every blow is as punishing as the first.
Oh, fuck.
You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
Oh. Well.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
Oh.
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh.
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, what chapter are we getting? The tower. A new one. Let's go.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm invested.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her.
The broken. This is how we get the Broken's voice.
Anything in this situation.
Interesting.
She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
I'm invested.
If that's
I'm
what you
interested.
want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Alright. What's the inside of this cabin looking like? Can I eventually look in this mirror? That's gonna
The interior
inevitably
of the
be
cabin
what
is
the fuck
larger
is
and
this?
more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Whoa.
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
That's what the fuck? Why is everything? I'm not.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
That's crazy. Alright, you can chill.
You walk up to the wall next to the... What are you talking? You reach forward.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral
Sorry, I
staircase.
forgot to
It
unmute.
steps almost
But I'm
as
back.
deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
I want to see one of our first true endings. And then I want to end for the night. Although we will be coming back to this.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming.
I'm sure that's
She
fine.
wasn't like this last time.
No, she was not.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
I need
Should
to
we
see
be
what.
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
I want to see you.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
I'm gonna continue. I wonder what monstrosity
Making your
will
way
be down
down the
here.
spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair
Wow.
billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
No. Should I listen to her? Should I not listen to her?
The blade slips from your fingers.
And I'm gonna see where this
clatters
goes. This is
uselessly
already
to the
something new.
floor.
I want to see where this goes.
We didn't have to do that.
Where you?
And
We
yet
did.
you did.
She said so.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Nah, this is great. Everything
Kneel.
is normal. Yes. I'm gonna kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Ow. She didn't.
That's
I didn't
my
have
good
to.
little bird.
I'm a
Now,
bird.
Why don't we talk?
Yes.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met,
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that narrator. He doesn't know.
nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was
Yeah, you know,
nothing
this was,
we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Explore. No, I won't tell you.
You will.
No.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Yeah.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Oh, wow.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her.
Let's do
Maybe she'll
it.
be nice to us.
And what would you have me do? What do you have me planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
You're so powerful, why can't you just break the chain
Don't
yourself?
be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Yeah, we should question it.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily, but that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Oh.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Oh.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Oh, shit. This one?
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Huh.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet. Your will was so easily broken.
I'm just
Am I
curious.
that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Yeah, I want it. I want to do the thing.
You can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Nah, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person.
Used to be?
It's something different now. An echo.
Oh, let's talk about the narrator.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh, shit.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh, fuck.
Ah!
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, she controlling him. It's
Break
big.
my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
Cut it.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
This is the best version of her. Best ending. Oh, no. Ah, they fucking snatched her. Again. Alright.
She's gone, and there's that mirror again.
I'ma go look at the mirror. What's gonna be there? Last time I was skeletal. What's even going to be anything? Is there even going to be anything? You are nothing at all. There's nothing left. I've withered away. I have no reflection anymore. What the fuck is that? That's a bird? Is that me? Is that my bird face? Oh god, I'm hideous. I'm a hideous bird face. Ugh. Can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadows just beyond the bottom of my screen. Hang on, we gotta... Yeah. It doesn't have to be that spaced apart. It just needs to be bigger. How about now? Just beyond the reflection. Oh, this is much better. I can read now. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Is that the narrator? Is Bird narrator? Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Oh! And then another crack forms, and another. Through the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh, fuck. And then the... and then the crack. You're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Alright. No, that needs to chill the fuck down. The narrator himself, his voice is way too quiet. No!
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Oh.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him.
What?
Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Yeah. This is so odd. This
Of
one.
course, that is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore. I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Oh, yeah.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible.
I mean, I
Maybe
still
they were just in
refused.
denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
Oh. We're gonna lose another piece, another big piece.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
What is the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
What in the fuck does that mean, my good dude?
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone. Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
But death is natural. That's the cycle.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
You don't know that.
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave. Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
I don't like this.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
I don't
When
know.
the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Death of the author. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of grass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet. A vast and, I don't know how to say that, God. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you finally arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh! Oh,
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Oh, there's a lot to unpack here.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Yeah, what actually are you? I want to hear from you. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess this is,
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the
No.
possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation? Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at
I
things
am
that are
so
beyond their reach.
fucking vexed as to
And
what
you
this
cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh.
You become nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the
Oh.
matter of your restless thoughts. You are terrified of a power so far beyond you that it strips the meaning from your every action. But at the feet of that power, the dark parts of you cannot help but burn away. Your inadequacy is reduced to cinders by the blazing
whoa.
light of the divine. When I proclaimed my godhood and presented you with a place by my side in my new creation, you gladly took it.
God, she's so fucking loud.
Without me, there is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness. My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
Mm-hmm.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles.
I didn't-
You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Oh, God, knife lady back.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
God, you were so...
You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality.
What
and
is
you used
going
it to
on?
rise above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
God damn.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us.
And I don't want to.
Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
Oh,
The
God.
masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, nor is there an end. There is only the flood of bodies. And every moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. And in the end, you returned it to me. For a brief moment, you were everything. A chaos that needed ordering. But without chaos, there is no reason.
Dude, I don't fucking know, man.
You saw with a single pair of eyes what you needed dozens to comprehend. And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them opening to what we are. Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Mm.
It never left you. You just
That
need
one.
to open your heart to me once more.
Oh, the
A
ghost.
shiver passes through you as unseen fingers, cold as the grave, dance across your skin. They
Oh.
remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they do not return it. I offer you a path to your redemption, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption. And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
I don't want to end the fight early. I want to keep going. I want to see where this goes. The clash between you abates. You begin to shake your will, rapidly resolving. Oh fuck.
Are you starting to see? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Look at all these options for slaying the princess. Let's explore this.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Okay, what about this?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go. What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
The voices. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you. It's good to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Yes.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh. Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that.
Oh God, she's outside. I don't want
Do
to.
you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's sakes.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Thank you. He's trying. You know what? He's trying. I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort. It's, unsettling, what's outside.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
No.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
I did break it.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
I should grab it, just in case.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Oh. Right, I'm a god. I forgot. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
I'll take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Let's go. What's gonna be down there?
Stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Now she does.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Alright, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I haven't decided.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I'm gonna sit with her. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Yeah, I don't want to hurt you.
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right?
Oh?
So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
Oh, but do I want that?
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
What if we leave together?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have
I
your
probably
back.
shouldn't have picked up this knife.
I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh, this was a love story. Ow.